Hi everyone, nice to meet you guys. So now we are going to see about the our model. The model is like it contains a kit, a developmental kit for learning all types of applications, electronic applications. Like we are creating our own modules. Like the kit contains one the blocks box. There are so many blocks here. We can create our own model. Two is the model building manual, which is given over here. Number two, and three is the developmental board, and four is the computer software. So this developmental board 3 and the computer software are interconnected either wired or wirelessly, and this is the blocks. So the block box is on here. We have number of components. Some of the components are already assembled, so the remaining components are over here in the block box, and we have the blocks model design. There are several designs given. We can create those designs, or we can create our own design. The computer software you can load through this particular HTTPS in the browser, and the developmental board which can be connected to the computer wirelessly or wired. Wirelessly you can connect. There is no need of wire, but this is just for illustration. So this border block and the computer software, the block can be only powered. Since it requires power, it is connected to the computer. You can also connect this board to a power bank, because the board connects to the internet automatically, and as you use the laptop, through laptop you can control the board wirelessly. And this is the particular software, already the https is given ide.codeschool.cc. And now before that we have to go to that Chrome setting. You have to click the insecure and go to the Chrome settings, and you have to, normally it will be blocked, you have to make it to allow, because these things has to connect through the internet. You have to make it allow, and once this process is over, you can close the setting box. Then coming back to our main software module, initially, uh, like uh, you have to sign up. Actually, you have to create an account. So for creating an account, id, you can connect to this email id agilonboard@gmail.com, and you can use the password 123456. So you have to connect using this agilonboard@gmail.com 123456 password. It will get, the board will get connected once you use the username and password. So you see, you can see the Agilon board is connected. So now we are going to connect the device. So like you can go to the board section, and then you can connect the board. The board will automatically connected. This is a workspace. You can create whatever you want. For example, this is for connecting to the board. Once it is connected, you can see it is connected online. Okay, online, or otherwise it will be off. So you can take any examples which are there already, and you can go through them, and you can understand. Okay, you can also use the same code to you can click this button, and you can see the response in the board. The board light, the GPIO pin number 2 in the board, which is D2, and this pin is D2 pin is defined as LED pin by default. Otherwise you can name it as 2, number 2, 2 and 2. So it is made one for so this loop is for our loop. It keeps on looping once you click this button. And so here this is the so you see, once again I'm trying to connect the board. The board is connected. When I click it, you see it is running. If I want to stop, the red button next red button has to be clicked, so it will stop running. So this is in the running mode now. Once this flag, this is highlighted, when the green color flag, it means it is running. Red color flags to stop the application from running. Okay, next we are going to see a kind of real-time applications. Initially, if Arduino ID is not there, you have to click that blue color thing. You have to come back over here. You can click this Arduino IDE, so this module will be loaded over here. If you can use this blue color thing down, and you can take the modules you needed. Arduino modules taken. Okay, and the blocks, you can see the blocks over here, different blocks. So we are now going to see create a block. Like we are tracking a block over here which says when space key pressed. Space key means in the keyboard or in the laptop key is pressed, what should be the action. The action is like pin mode 2 should be output, means that number pin 2 in the board, the controller should be output means go out, the signal should go out. Then we are putting a block digital write, means we are writing something to the pin number 2 high, means we are sending a high signal voltage, means battery current. For the pin, through the pin we are sending a high battery current, and it will be sent for 1000, means 1000 millisecond, 1 second it will be sent high. Okay, so next step we are going to see. Once this is created, we can click and see what the board responds. Further, if you like, we will be adding more blocks also now. So this is one set of blocks. If you want to initially see the response of this block, then you can click on the top of that yellow color and check it out. Next, I am adding another block. So this block is digital write, and I am adding up another delay. So this digital write 2, that should be low, and delay for 1000, 1 millisecond, 1 second. So this is added. So even now after doing this one, if I click when on the top space bar, the response will be there. Now I do want to some changes. So what I am doing is I am just putting for 3 seconds the light should be on. Like when space key is pressed, for 3 seconds the light should be on. Okay, I am going to take a duplicate of this one also. I am going to take a duplicate of this entire block. Now instead of space key I put up arrow. Okay, and here I put down arrow. When up arrow is pressed, what should be the response? Down arrow is pressed, what should be the response? I made this one high. Down arrow pressed, the output should go out, should be 0. Okay, I made it 1 second, 1 second, 1000, 1 second, and I'm creating, like I'm also trying to create a kind of animation for this robot. So I am adding another block like broadcast, and what message should be broadcasted when up arrow key is pressed. So I am giving the broadcast message as up arrow. Okay, so up arrow, when that is broadcast, when this key is pressed, up arrow key is pressed, it broadcast a message up arrow, and I am adding another block when I receive the message. Which message? Means the up arrow message. So see, up arrow, when I receive up arrow message should say, the robot should say hello. The robot on the right side should say hello for 2 seconds, this robot on the right side. And also creating another block that it should rotate clockwise 15 degree. The right robot should rotate by 15 degree. Next, I am creating a duplicate of this one and I am adding up over here. Okay, so here I say down arrow, right? So down arrow, here also I am changing it to down arrow. New message, new message, broadcasted message should be down arrow. And these blocks are created, and instead of this, when down arrow key is pressed, I want it to rotate by opposite direction. So I take another block. which is 10-15 degree the other anti-clockwise direction. So as this process is set, so this robot, no, the robot, yeah, that robot, right, robot should rotate. So you see we have created the blocks, and in the blocks we have two blocks, up arrow and down arrow message, and we have this one, the message also listed over here. So when we click this one, the robot will rotate accordingly. So the robot rotates, and uh, as per the robot rotation it broadcasts the message, and that will be reciprocated to the board. We can see it in the board also, how the lights are glowing. So now we have created this block, and probably once this block is created, so we said it is connected online. So we click connect, and the device is getting connected to the hardware. And so this step is over. Now here you see the broadcast message. Here we have one broadcast message up arrow, here we have one broadcast message down arrow, and we have the how to handle the broadcast message we have defined over here. So the broadcast message is released, and accordingly the robot handles either in the clockwise direction, moves by saying hello, moves by 10 degree, 15 degree, or you can see the operations by yourself. Let us see the response of the robot. So we have the board is connected, and then we have defined the pin mode output, and when it is clicked the pin goes high, and the pin remains in that state for 1 second. Similarly we have this block. You see, I pressed this one, it rotates this way, it rotates by 15 by saying hello, and now, and it will be, the pin will be made low for 1 second. So then I will click this one, it says hello, and rotates by the opposite, other way by 15 degree. Okay, so now I click this one, it rotates the opposite way. So this click rotates the other way. So like this, based on the clicking operations, this simulation can be seen. Yes, now we have the video for the wireless connection. You see, the module is connected to the battery, means a power bank. It's not connected to the computer. The computer is to the right side, you can see over here. So this board is connected to the power bank, and it, based on the click, is the light is switch on and switch off according to the click. When up arrow is key is pressed, switching on, and down arrow key is pressed, switch off. And now we are going to see the complete blocks. The blocks contains, you see, so many 8 wheels, and this is the type of model constructed using the blocks. You can create these blocks, and you can create any models of your choice. Like, your imagination is your limit. You can create any device or any type of device, like a car opening, gate opening, or you can create some kind of wheels with mobile devices. You can create some blocks, and so you can do this is a kind of, with the battery also you can operate that, but that will be not through the board. But this is the board, which wireless board, which will be totally kind of wireless. So this cable is not more, the cable is only needed for powering it up, otherwise it does not require anything. So um, so this is type of robot which is assembled using the gearbox available with the module. So this box is created, and you can see the developmental board put over the top of that device platform, and you can, once you power it up, this can move forward by using the wheel, it can move forward. So it is very easy to assemble, And in the model also there are several models given. You can create those models, and also you can create any models of your choice. So it's very easy and very robust to create these modules. So now we have opened the software, and we are yeah, we are logging in again. Once for our thing, we are logging in again, and already we have some codes developed for this mobile platform robot. So we are going to load that. Already we have saved the project, we are loading that. This is the project. Or in this project, when different keys like a down arrow key is pressed, the robot will speak, and the model no we have created, that will move forward. And so the different blocks, like how they look like, is being explained over here. The broadcast message, the left key is pressed, and the right, see the down arrow key, the upward key is pressed, the down arrow key is pressed in the keyboard. And yeah, when spacebar key is pressed, the robot has to stop. These operations are written over here. So when I click here, even when we click with mouse at the top, it will respond. Similarly, the robot also respond. In the next coming slides, we'll be explaining about the we will show the robot movement. So just for understanding, this is being explained how the blocks are handled. So in the coming up video, see, this is a power bank. The other hand, no, this device is connected to the power bank. It's given power. It is not connected to the computer. This keyboard is connected to the laptop. So the blocks are there, and as per the response of the keyboard, the robot is moving forward and backward. This wire is only for powering up the device. There is no connection between the device and the computer, and the this keyboard is connected to the computer.